Hey, what's up, Cancer? Welcome to your past, present, and future. Here we go. What do we got for you in the past? What's the energy you leaving in the past? Or what's the past energy for you, Cancer? Ooh, balance. Balance, but at a cost, right? We got the Temperance. Sorry about the smoke here. It's the sage. I just started reading, so I had to clear up the whole thing. Anyways, Cancer, it's like getting balance, getting what you wanted, but at what cost, right? I feel like with this Seven of Swords here, you have an energy of you did a lot of planning, you did a lot of work, you did a lot of sacrificing as well. Seven of Swords is kind of a negative energy, but I feel like from the past and from what you're moving on from, I feel like it was something that you had to do, right? You got it done. It's in the past. Regardless, you're moving forward. You do have, it's like, you know, for some of you Cancers, I feel like you had balance, but then you had a fallout. So whether I'm getting like if you were to be sober, then you started drinking. You know, if you were to be, you know, if you were having balance between, you know, yourself and the outside world, the social media is what I'm getting for some reason. You went back to it, maybe going back to some addictions or in and out into some addictions. But well, overall, what I'm feeling for most of you Cancers out there is like you had to get balance one way or the other. So it took a lot of, you know, what I'm hearing is like what's that word for relapse, maybe a relapse. And it doesn't have to be like negative. It's more of a, you know, like going back to something that you had balance and control of, but for some reason maybe, you know, like you wanted to spike up the energy and see what will happen, right? I feel like everything's good with you, Cancer. I mean, coming from the past is with that Seven of Swords. Let me see what that Seven of Swords is for the past here in Cancer. The Seven of Swords is a lot of control and manipulation here. I feel like, you know, you had you held back a lot from a lot of things, but you wanted to, like, you know, I want to say like what I'm getting for some reason is like loosen up the leash, you know, loosen up the leash a little bit, because you literally had control of the whole situation. And it could also be that you kind of slipped a little bit, you know. That's what I'm getting from the past. But I think, you know, that's the past and you're moving forward. And with the Emperor here, the energy is like, no, I had that fallout. Now I have to continue being continue going, you know, and controlling the situation. That's what I'm trying to say. Cancer, let's see what's in your present energy right now. What's going on in the present here? So some kind of hardship, you know, with the Temperance here. The Temperance here is like you were doing it. You were doing it. You're still doing it. You were doing it. But you had like couple of bumps in the roads, couple of, you know, encounters with people, or I don't know, here that you had to do. Or but let's see what's in the present right now. Present energy here. What's going on with Cancer in the present time? Here we go. Ooh, a lot of holding back, a lot of containing yourself, saving money. You know, if it's a person, then you're holding on to this person. You're like, this is my person. Look at that. Like, we're learning from the past. I feel like the past you had some kind of fallout, and this could be for maybe a couple of Cancers out there, but there's something here that happened between you and something that you were trying to stay away from, or try to, when you, it's like you wanting to be on track, but you falling out and rerouting, but then going back into like what you were doing, right? There's a lot of holdback. Look at that. Four of Pentacles, and the Strength is like holding back on a lot of addictions and a lot of things that you were addicted to. And it doesn't have to be bad, but things that weren't really for you. Like they didn't, you know, give you the best, you know, in life. Like, I feel like a lot of holdback, like regardless, holding back on a lot of spending, holding back on a lot of doing, just having the patience to just sit still for this brief period of moment right now in the present. So I feel like whatever happened in the back, whatever fallout you had, whether it was with a person or just yourself and your goals, Cancer, I feel like right now you're like, whoa, you know, we gotta chill and we gotta relax and find a way to regain this temperance back in our life. Okay, this balance, you know, like this equality, this peace within myself here. I had to find a way to come back to that. Okay, in the present moment, there's a lot of holdback. Yeah, look, a lot of not stagnancy, but a lot of like you controlling your the whole situation, like you knowing and you wanting desperately, not desperately, but actually, you know, like kind of desperately, but in a way like very, very confident that you got this because you were able to get it before. And now you're like, yeah, the present moment, look at all this. Like, this is like a very, very calm type of energy. And if you're not doing this, I suggest you kind of relax and let everything just chill for a little bit, you know. Hold back, you know, from going out, from doing crazy things, from just pretty much anything that is not good for you. And that could be like social media as well. If you think social media is getting in your way, if you're getting anxiety or if you're overthinking things, step away from that. Step away from people that put a lot of thoughts in your head when they don't know your situation, right? They don't know your situation. So I feel like somewhat a disconnect, but still moving forward from people, from social media here, Cancer. I feel like you got this. This is like a slow and steady wins the race, and you are going to win the race because you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So everything that you're doing right now, Cancer, I feel like it's gonna like give you this reward at the end. Okay, let me get another card for the present moment. Look at that, Chariot. Okay, there's a card here for you in the present moment, or there's like your spirit, your angels, your guides are telling you go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. Okay, keep holding back, keep don't go back to this energy. Don't go back to that. The Seven of Swords, it's in your past. But the Seven of Swords, I want to describe it because I feel like I didn't describe it. It's like a negative energy. To me, when it's negative, it's like someone who cheats, steal, goes out, you know, like someone walking in eggshells, like someone doing something sneaky, right? And they know they're doing this sneaky in the sneaky way. So it could be you or it could be someone else that did something sneaky towards you. But yeah, this is the energy and this is your reading. So I feel like this is something you must have done, Cancer, or maybe the other person if you are dealing with someone. But it's like you took control of the situation, okay, in the past. And now what they're saying is like, yeah, you disconnected, you're holding back from people, you're holding back from this person, you're holding back from all those negative ways that you had. Sneaking out is no longer an option for you, or doing things behind people's backs or like in the dark. That is no longer an option for you because you're deciding to like stop that. Okay, there's a lot of strength here for you to you know, control the situation and not let that go anywhere else where it could be worse. And what your angels are telling you right now is like, yeah, you are taking the right path. You rerouted in the past by having that sneaky energy or whatever, or things kind of fell out. But now that you got balance and you're trying to obtain that, and this could be like even the Four of Pentacles, to me that kind of looks like someone who's meditating, because the Four of Pentacles, you know, the feet are pretty well planted on coins, which is stability and all that. It's on the head. So this guy has, even though this guy is holding back or holding in something, this guy is like heavily thinking about his heart, the head, and the foundation that he's stepping, or he or she stepping, which is you, Cancer. And what they want to say is like, you are going in the right path, you are going in the right directions. The decisions you're taking to hold back and stay away from this person or this energy is very well right here. Okay, they're telling you to go ahead, keep doing it, keep going. Let's see what you got going on in the future, in the near future. What's the near future for Cancer here? What do you got in the near future for Cancer? And this is going to be a prediction of what's coming up for you in the near future for Cancer. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on. What's going on for you, Cancer? Okay. I feel like you're going to be healing for some kind of... I have some kind of heartbreak here, but I feel like it's more of a healing type of feeling. Yeah, because you do like... You're looking back at something that you're like... in the future, so everything right now is like you had a fallout. Now you're like realizing what you got to do and how you got to straighten up yourself. But in the future, it's like you have maybe another relapse, or maybe you notice that this has to end. Whatever it is that is going on, whether it's a person or some kind of addiction, it has to end. You have a Three of Swords here, which means that this person had another person and was sneaking out, and also, but it also means that you are done with this energy, this situation, this addiction that is hurting you, Cancer. You do have the Devil right here, so it's gonna be kind of hard for you to get out of this energy. But I feel like with time, if you keep doing what you're doing, and here's the Chariot letting you know exactly what you have to do, which is hold back, focus on yourself, focus on what's good for you, and not what other people say or other people recommend. What is right for you. And if you're doing something wrong, then obviously, you know how they say, you play dumb games, you're gonna get dumb prices, right? So anyways, here's the Wheel of Fortune for the future, and the Wheel of Fortune is saying that, yeah, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be able to release. It might take you a year, it might take you somewhat of a time for you, but you're gonna look back and think that everything that you did was for a reason, and everything you sacrificed, like, you know, changing your whole person and your lifestyle, it was well worth it. What else do we have in the future for Cancer? What else do we have here for the near future for Cancer? I feel like everything, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're holding back from, Cancer, you are gonna heal from that, okay? It's gonna be kind of tough. So if you think right now it's a little hard to hold back, I feel like in the near future it's gonna be a little bit harder. It's gonna be a little bit tougher, because the wanting to go out, the wanting to come back to this person, the wanting to redo the addiction is gonna be very, very strong. But deep down, I feel like you know that is deep down, I feel like you know that is something that you shouldn't be doing, okay? It could be bad for your health as well, so keep that in mind. Yeah. So it's like, you know, I feel like the if you go back to it, you're gonna have a Tower moment. I'm gonna tell you right now, Cancer. In the near future, if you go back to whatever it is that was toxic for you, whatever it is that cheated, took something, or whoever is this person, if you go back, you're gonna have a Tower moment, okay? You're gonna have a Tower moment, and it's not good. But I want you to know that even though the time to heal this whole thing seems like it's gonna be like stagnant, it seems like it's gonna have somewhat of a long period of time. It might seem for you that it's taking forever to heal, and it's never gonna happen. Like, you're never gonna get over this person, or you're never gonna get over this addiction. But I feel like you are, and it's gonna happen out of nowhere. Like, it's gonna be like a what I'm getting is like a flat line, and then out of nowhere it's like boom, the heartbeat. You know, it's like you don't know what's going on. You know, that moment where you're just like, life is just like beep, and then out of nowhere you get the Knight of Wands, which is like a boom, sudden, you know, heartbeat, a sudden move in life, a sudden, you know, realization that you've overcome all that, and now your life is completely different, so you got to do things different. Like, you know, evolving from something, like, say, leaving a relationship or leaving some addictions takes for you to change. And the thing is that once you change, and once your whole situation, your lifestyle changes, you keep thinking back to the past, which is what you only know, which is when you were under the influence or under this person's control, and you don't know how to form the future, because you keep thinking back to, okay, you know, like, I drank a lot, or I love this person, and I didn't really see anybody else myself with, you know. And so, but you got to realize that all that changes once that person's gone, once the addiction is gone. All your whole life is different. So you start from zero, you start from the Fool. So you cannot think back and manifest from the past. You got to think forward, and now think, instead of, you know, thinking back to that person, you think back with someone new. You get excited. You say, I'm excited to meet someone new. I wonder if they're gonna have blonde hair. I wonder if they're gonna have black hair, brown hair. What color eyes are they gonna have? And if you're living in addiction, it's like, what am I gonna do instead of what I used to do? Am I gonna go out and take pictures? Am I gonna start an Instagram with, you know, photography, videography? I mean, am I gonna go to the gym and work out and leave all my stress there? Am I gonna have a social, you know, am I gonna start forum? Am I gonna start a website? Am I gonna start something? What am I gonna do instead of what I left in the back? And form your path towards your future, form your way to something new here, Cancer, okay? I feel like it's gonna be hard because, oh yeah, and look at that. The King of Pentacles here is for you to say that whatever it is you accomplish, you're accomplishing right now in the present by holding back and not going back to the past, not going back to those addictions and that person. It's like you're gonna get something tangible, you're gonna have more money, you're gonna be able to invest more in something. So like exactly what I was saying, now you have the option and the opportunity to invest in something new. What am I gonna do instead of what I did in the past? You know, instead of going out every weekend and then getting drunk, I can do something else. I can do something more productive. I can volunteer. I can do things that I've always wanted to do and shift your entire life. And it's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you have programmed your brain, and even your body's gonna feel it. If you stop doing something, like stop drinking, stop smoking, or whatever, your body feels it. You know, your body is like, oh, at 4 o'clock we're gonna smoke a cigarette. So come 3:30, you're already like, come on, you know, like 4 o'clock is almost here. You know, your body has memory. That's why it's the body, the mind, and the soul. Remember that, Cancer. When you're healing here, when you're going the right path, when you're trying to change your entire path because you know there's something's not right, it means that you have to change your whole perspective on life. Let me give you an oracle here. I think you're the only zodiac sign that I've given an oracle. I know I got the angels answered for other zodiacs, and let me see what I can get you in this oracle, because this is very inspiring. And I feel like you're mostly just working on yourself. You're like holding back. You're trying to I never seen this before on this card, but even look at the ribs on this person, or the Taurus was like green, so it's growth. So this is something that you're doing for yourself and nothing else. Here's the card. Here's your positive card here for the move beyond the intention to believe. It's like you already believe you can do better. Now just feel it. Like now just know that you are better, you know? Number 5, which is a pretty big change. 5s are always change. Let me read it to you real quick, Cancer. Essential meaning: the importance of traditions and beliefs, working within a group, bringing your light to conventional workplace, finding joy in a structured environment, shining your truth into the world, helping others, finding the key to your spiritual north. Helping others, finding the key to your spiritual north, learning to be your own guru. So yeah, and that the last phrase, being learning to be your own guru, it's what I see here, is that you holding back, you wanting to change your whole life because of what happened in the past. You're not taking it's like a huge transformation here. This is an energy where things are, you know, like, even what I'm getting is I know this might be like not cheesy, but like how they say nowadays, like too much sauce. Because what I'm getting is this is the energy that starts, like, you know, when when in space, like there's a new galaxy, like how it goes, and then it explodes to something else, and you have new stars, you have new planets and stuff like that. That's what's happening with you in your life. You're holding back and you're accumulating, and you keep going forward until your life kind of like evolves into something new. Okay, that's what I got for you, Cancer. I hope that works, or that makes sense for you. Hope that works out. And look at this, a lot of passion, a lot of red here. Move beyond intention to believe, Cancer. That is your affirmation for this reading. Have a good one.